Hello, fellow sellers. Do you ever have those days where you feel like your product's just getting lost in the Amazon marketplace and you're not acquiring the customers that you know your product deserves? Or have you ever wondered how these sellers stay at the top of their search year after year? Well, it's not just about having a great product, but it's also mastering the art of visibility. Today, we're going to take a deep dive in how to utilize SEO as well as PPC to drive more customers to your listing. Grab a pen and take notes because this is very valuable information that most gurus would charge you to learn. Amazon's A9 algorithm is the secret behind the search rank, and it considers a plethora of factors that you need to understand in order to take your product to the first page. While sales velocity is a big factor inside of Amazon's algorithm, and training the algorithm to understand what your product is equally as important. The relevancy of your SEO and PPC plays a massive role in your overall success. Think of it as a dance where SEO and PPC move one step in each direction, slowly enhancing each other's impact on your listing. By carefully optimizing your listing, you're gonna make sure that you're getting well-researched keywords and optimized listings in order to get more customers to convert on your listing. Optimization is super important for this reason. This is gonna get your cost per click down, allowing you to spend more money on advertising and increasing your return on advertising. A lower CPC means you can spend the same advertising budget, but reach way more customers. By optimizing, you'll be able to show your ads more frequently or in better positions at the same cost. PPC is super powerful for this reason. It gives us an insightful feedback loop that we can then take and implement inside of our SEO. Since PPC gives us quick feedback on how the keywords are performing, we can understand if customers searching for those keywords actually want our product. By optimizing the keywords that do well in PPC into your listing, you have a higher chance at organically ranking your product. Here at Gigabrain, not only will we take these feedback loops from Amazon PPC, but we also conduct in-depth competitor analysis and look at what else is going on in the market. What can we learn from our competitors as well as our own product to continue to implement and refine and perfect our listing to get the highest conversion possible? By analyzing our competitors' keywords, we're able to understand where our competitors have weak points and where they're getting most of their sales. We need to think of a game plan. What keywords can we realistically take over in the market that our other competitors aren't utilizing? If you go for the #1 keywords in your niche as a brand new product, the odds are you're not going to do too well. We need to find the keywords that we can take over and slowly gain market share. In order to create the best plan possible, we need to look at our competitors and understand where they are ranked. We look at things from brand analytics, which shows insights on consumer demographics, buying behaviors, and valuable insights inside of search terms. And we also look at search query performance. By monitoring the search queries that lead to clicks and conversions inside of our listings, we can identify patterns and trends that we can capitalize on by implementing into our listing, as well as PPC strategy. Prioritize higher conversion rates and lower competition in order to get the most cost-effective spend possible. Here I'm going to show a customer analysis that we conducted in a market for one of our clients. Here we can see the main things that we look for. From outlier keywords to outlier search volume, we understand the ratings, the review count, how old each listing is, the price, sales, revenue, as well as the fulfillment. This helps us understand a clear picture from a high level what is going on in the marketplace. When we pull the curtains back a little bit more, we can see what % of keywords are on page 1, the number of keywords on page 1. This will help us strategize the best way to take the market share. As I mentioned, SEO and PPC is very intertwined. The title is very important, and there's a multitude of factors that are gonna affect how good of a title you have. I'm gonna show an example of a client's title that was not very good. As you can see here, it lacks some unique selling points. There's missing pain points. The product use is a little unclear, and the character usage is very underutilized. These titles need to be customer focused. We need to address our customers' needs and highlight the product's unique selling points. We want to utilize all 200 characters and really focus on the first 75 characters in implementing highly relevant keywords. And the Amazon PPC can help us find those highly relevant keywords that we want to implement. I recommend recommend including at least 2 high volume, highly relevant keywords. Here we can see how we reconstructed that title to be much more effective. We began the title with the brand's name to create instant recognition. We clearly articulate how to use the product in the title. We showcase the product's unique selling points. We directly speak to the consumer's problems that our product can solve. We include the product size, and we fully utilize those 200 characters within the title. These can significantly impact your overall conversion inside your listing, and the title should be a focal point for understanding and positioning your listing for Amazon's algorithm to understand what your product is. Here I'm going to show an example of the bullet points. This client had an absence of high volume, highly relevant keywords. The bullet points varied in length, were very confusing to read, and there's a missing clarity of information here. We don't really understand what the product is and how, and there's not enough information here to really understand and cause the consumer to want to purchase the product. As we rewrote these bullet points, we kept a few factors in mind. We wrote the bullet points clear and concise. Each bullet point highlighted a feature or a benefit. We created a consistent length to make the bullet points easy to read. And we made sure to incorporate highly relevant keywords in order to train Amazon's algorithm and increase our SEO. This stuff is crucial to continue to scale your products. From the Amazon PPC data, as well as our keyword research, we then went in and continued to optimize the description. There's 2,000 characters that can be used here. We want to make sure to format this for readability using HTML tags. We want to tell the product story not only through imagery, but also through copy. Explain and highlight the benefits in a simple, easy to understand way. Address the buyer's concerns, and then persuade and convert them. After addressing description, we want to move into the back-end search terms. There's 250 characters that we can include in the back-end search terms. From here, we can incorporate additional keywords. Sellers often neglect long-tail keywords and focus simply on broad terms. While the broad terms might bring you traffic, they don't always convert. The world of selling on Amazon is dynamic. As the algorithms evolve and the competition intensifies, the sellers who thrive are the ones who adapt and continue to implement data-based decisions. By harnessing the power of SEO and PPC, you're setting the foundation for success inside the Amazon marketplace. I will continue to release new content and deliver more value. I have a whole series on Amazon PPC and SEO explaining more in depth how to use the third-party tools and how we go about our process optimizing our listings for client success. Are you ready to transform your Amazon journey? Implement what I've told you, hit the like button, and share with a fellow seller. And if you haven't, hit that subscribe button. Navigating Amazon alone can be difficult. If you'd like a second set of eyes to take a look at your listing and give you actionable steps that you can implement today in order to increase your sales on Amazon, you can book a time down below for a free audit. We'll take a look at your listing and give you actionable steps that you can implement in order to take your brand to the next level. In a 30-minute meeting, we will cover actionable steps that you can implement into your brand to take your sales to the next level. You can book a call down below. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.